innocence, interred in a sense in this blurred dissonance which is born lightly. Absurd sins of fathers, brothers, mothers, sisters, twins against the slight of others. And long-lasting love, a bird to a dove, would be more than enough to fix these flesh wounds. Tedium would be like a sword if delirium were more than deeply ignored. Were quicker, this my spectator would that blood be thicker were I half as dead. Too much death, could I live faster and breathe my last breath sooner than him you master? Had I life to give, had I will to live, would I be combative or simply a pawn? I in turn live myself without, then turn I to burn the walls that faithlessly sprout. Faith in humanity, lost to the world, no remaining sanity, and for the story twirl, my story begins to unfurl. Living in the middle as the young spec before I was civil, knows never the strongest when the wrong is. Living in an old house, betrayed by some, spent life like a lowly louse when a friend's friendship roused, offered help but the bridge was doused. Left us in the river, betrayed and numb, trying hard not to shiver, no trust left without quiver. Decency, is there a sliver? Cold, broken, and hopeless, life's working, we stand the working homeless, lost home to the absurd thing, a friend, heartless, backstabbing. Lively, lovely, caring, turn to a witch as to see how we're faring. In her eyes a heart a-twitch, called herself poor but really rich. Sad am I to hear love lost today, another bridge fell for fear, leaving only this dismay. This friendship was caught in the fray, and then the deep hatred sprang out of love, so my happiness faded, childlike innocence, none of which stayed when set free like a dove. Gone is my will to fight, my skill to cope, my knowledge of what is right, anything that might be hope I'll put quick away by her rope. Dragged down to the deep, now to be seen, I only pulled my keep, not since I became 18, are my friends of a settling. Finally I have rid my life of her, let me move on, I do bid for it, be sure murder, for my feelings never conquered. Let me explain myself, there's no killing, for I will not do such hell, she caused the pain, that's her dwelling, wrong is wrong, be it compelling. So hear my flesh and blood with the soul, let the tears dry. It was only my house you stole. Shown here is the victim of a lie. So here she, flesh and blood, conniving, let some nests be, and so the hatred arriving has lost me all confidence in me. Lost though I am, it means I may be found, can't give a damn, there are further chains that I bound, and that damn won't cause these ones, man. The chains of life, of trust and resentment, you were the knife who had the power at present, and all I look forward to is strife. You were the key to help us with our plight, you disagree, now live in the real world tonight, it is said the truth will set you free. You may think of this as mere complaint, it may very well be, life is hard, I'm no saint, but I'm becoming free from the fight that's restraint. Who am I to say I suffer more? I don't say any such, because I do ignore my own suffering much, I just see what's in store. Life's hard, and I don't mean to complain, we carry our own load, live with our own stain, as we go down this road, we are all in some pain. So go through life, happy to be living, take my hand, cut me down, comfort, have misgivings, our death is a crown, it's a new beginning. Another story that does shake the faith in humanity I once had. Ripples in my life it did make, and turn a chill for me to become sad. I lived in Memphis at age 5. I speak next of my childhood, my best friend. I'd look at her and feel alive. Living with me was one of man's best friends. Hair of white and silver, knew as a child, soft, precious, the demeanor is mild, hard and broken. I knew you, soft and caring, I saw it too. You cared for your own boy, had a heart of gold, yet when someone new was in the fold, was then forced to be cautious, but in my eyes was flawless. God-forsaken cruelty, they threw sticks and stones with a carelessness that could break bones. Foolishly taught to distrust, I look at them with disgust. How could such pain exist? Taught to hate others by a couple of those black brothers. To the race was disservice, she long cursed, always nervous. To ruin innocence, the sweet child now gone turned to a maniac, a new dawn. Her gold heart still just as sweet with fire, others she does meet. How can we continue knowing of the fight? One has to endure out of the sight of the whole large universe. And do we simply disperse? She was beaten by blacks, been backstabbed by whites, been lost in the fury of what's right. She'd fought cat, dog, and human just to stop before ruin. Why am I saying all this? Stuck with all the hate, lost in the dark, trying to show myself to hit the mark. With much luck and skill, hope I don't miss. I've lost my sense of myself, and yet life is life, and it does go on, even if I do not see new dawn. I've never been good with heartfelt. But eternal night and distrust, they caught the dead body of my own mind. It is so like my death warrant is signed. I long for my feet to kick the dust and leave the grind that is this long life. Used to want to be a father in church, now to find a vocation, a long search to become a monk or have a wife. But back to the sweet innocence, of which most of it was taken away. I'll admit it's become harder to pray. I've seen the world's cruelty, that's limitless. Inert innocence, unheard wickedness, sometimes without incident, sometimes borne lightly. Absurd sins of strangers and friends. The demons may win, but there's a garden to tend.